Hey, you guys. Okay. I don't really like this filter, but we're just going to run with it. So, every Monday, you will get a sneak peek into the podcast. So, I'm going to record it. I'm not really going to be looking at y'all. So, you get to hear what's going on. And I hope that, you hearing some parts will have you want to go listen to the other podcast. So, we're not saving this either. So, if you don't catch it, you ain't gonna get it. So that's pretty much it. We're recording Business After Dark right now, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So let's get into it. We're talking about customer service today, so it's gonna be interesting. Hey y'all, it's Sharice in the place to be, and I hope you're doing well. And today has been the most productive day for you. Now, last week we talked about working in your business versus working on your business. And I think something needs to be addressed and why you might be stagnant right now in your transition. Customer service. Now, I'm not talking about customer service, you being the consumer. I'm talking about customer service that you give to your community and your patrons in your business. Now, honey, I hate to say this, but your customer service might be trash. We just go put it out there. Now, before you click off because you think I'm about to read you for filth, no, the only reason I bring it up is because my customer service was trash when I first started my business. So I speak this with love and intentions for you, one, to never be like the old Sharice when I first started my business, and two, I think I might read you for filth, just for a tad bit, because we need to be honest in our own businesses about how we present and show up for our clients. And as much as you can want to blame imposter syndrome or all the things, and COVID has been my latest of excuses at this point, we have to push past that to be the best business owners and entrepreneurs that we can be, right? So maybe I will drag you for filth just a little bit. So, me and my fellow entrepreneur friends, right? We've been talking about elevating and patronizing and doing our own due diligence and buying black, especially with all that's going on right now. Now, this for me and my crew is nothing new. We want to dig deeper, right? And with COVID, it really has put everything at a standstill, and we are seeing, feeling, observing better than we ever before. And because of this, we notice a lot of lacking, right? Your email responses, trash. Food, mediocre. Products priced outside of a sensible budget for a regular person. And honey, the policies. So I want to tell you a little story. My sister just started a business, and she always has supported local and small business in general, right? So she was patronizing an online boutique, and they also have a brick and mortar where she lives at in Mississippi. Well, due to COVID, it was closed. So my sister kindly sent a message to the owner and asked her about the return policy because she never purchased a garment there before. The owner proceeds to tell her that she needed to buy both sizes and that there was no return policy. What? Honey. First of all, we already know that you mark up your items higher than they would have them at City Trends or Fashion Nova because you don't buy in bulk. And I understand that with small boutiques. But in addition to wanting me to potentially purchase something twice that I don't even know if I really like or if the sizes will work, that is bad customer service. And side note, my sister is a grade A kind of person, right? If the owner would have said, hey, I can do a private fitting for you, come by the shop and you can buy whatever you want to, not only would have my sister would have went in, she would have bought more than the item that she was looking at on her online situation, right? And the other thing I was talking about with my friend Tremaine, we just had a local networking event. Honey, he gets worked up about this customer service and customer experience, as he would say. And if you don't know, those are two different things, right? Customer service is the bare minimums, if you ask me. Bare minimums. Now, customer service experience, one word. Chick-fil-A. You already know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. When you Think about Chick-fil-A. Not only are you happy to go there and give them your coins, they make you feel like you are like the only person, and that they are so happy that you are there and that you are not inconveniencing them in any way, shape, or form. Your customer service needs to be like that. So when people come to your shop for your product or your service, they need to be feeling that same way, whatever it is that you do in your business. So I have 2 suggestions for you to elevate your business. All right. What do your numbers say? You know I'm a bookkeeper. I'm always going to take it back to the numbers, right? Because your numbers don't lie, right? So you remember that influencer who she had 1 million followers and she was supposed to promote and sell a shirt and she had no sales. You know why? It's because she didn't create an experience for her followers. Your followers aren't going to buy something from you if they don't feel attached to you, right? So if you're not increasing your sales in your product, or you don't have people coming back for your services, you need to ask why. And if and it can be what your service, and it could be possibly it could be possible that the item that you're offering is not something that people need where you're at. Just think about it for a second. Or your customer service could be trash. We already talked about that, okay? So if it's taking you 5 days to respond to an email, you don't give clear call to actions to your customers. Because your customer service is just not making sales, and what it leads up to as well, right? So this is a deal sealer for me, and these are numbers that I know for a fact when I look at my numbers. If I have someone in front of me, my closing rate is 65%. So if I see 100 people, let's do easy math. If I see, 10 people, 6 of those people are going to want to sign up for a consultation service with me. And out of those 6 people, 3 of those people will come back for a secondary service. So look at your numbers in your business, and what does that do for you? What does that look like? What is your closing, or what we call in our industry, the conversion rate for you in your business? Oh, and another thing, do you even have Google business reviews? Do you have anyone telling people how good you are? If you don't, you need to work on that. And it's free of charge. You get Google Business for the free $99. And after you're done servicing, providing their product or whatever, send them a little feedback inquiry to see if you're on track. Because a business that wants to grow also wants to know how they can do better. I won't tell you how many times I have gone to a business and given them feedback, and they give me this. The blank stare. Do you want to do better or not? Do you want more people to engage with you? Do you want a bigger reach? If you want to do all of those things, then you need to get feedback. That's the if and or but. If you have a restaurant, you need feedback. If you sell an item, you need feedback. Okay? So that was a little read. Now let's go to the other part. I don't want you to feel bad. The other part is, now if you're handling your business and you have customers and you have business and you have products being bought and services being scheduled, what's your client intake form look like? Do you have a survey after you provide a service so that you can get the feedback? And even if it's not always bad, it's good. And we as business owners and entrepreneurs need to know when we're doing good as well. It helps us to push through the times when we're like, we want to give up. So you give that space to people to pat you on the back of all the good things that you're doing as well. But let's think about a space, just one, that you can elevate your customer service to a customer experience. And that could be as simple as sending a thank you card. I love sending them, and I send them at random to clients I know to let them know I truly appreciate them and I'm thinking of them, and their business is always welcomed. Now, my business model allows me in a way not to create a big budget because word of mouth is doing the work for me. Most of my clients that I have is because someone referred me to them, and that's the best customer service. That's the best customer experience. It means that someone thought highly enough of me to refer me to someone else. So I want you to go back and see how you can elevate your already superb customer experience. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Business After Dark podcast with Sharice Chambers. Remember two things. I'm rooting for your win. And I want you to have a great day on purpose. Now, I'm going to put some helpful tools and tips in the show notes. So the Google Business link and some other things that I think will help you in your business that are really low in cost, free 99, all the things. And then also, if you want to schedule a consultation with your girl, I'll put that in my calendar in the show links as well. Hope you guys have a great day on purpose. And I'll holla. Bye. Podcast all recorded. This is a win-win. I hope that you guys like the information I gave you. You got a sneak peek to what's going to be dropping tonight. If you didn't get to hear all of the podcast, make sure that you go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, wherever you listen to podcasts, and listen to all of it. You guys have a great day. Bye.